Parsha Eikev. When Hashem chose the Jewish people to be his special nation, he also chose Eretz Israel to be his special land. And he wanted his special nation to keep the laws in his special land. Chazal, our sages, tell us that all mitzvahs are more meaningful when we do them in Eretz Israel. So that's a great reason for people to make Aliyah. In Parsha Eikev, Moshe is explaining all this to the children of Israel. He promises Eikev, which means if or because. If they would keep the commandments or the mitzvahs of the Torah, they'll do well in the land and settle it because Hashem promised them the special land. And we can come closer in our relationship with Hashem in Eretz Israel. Moshe tells the people the land they are about to enter is flowing with milk and honey and is blessed with the 7 species. Do you know what they are? Wheat, barley, grapes, figs, pomegranates, olives, and dates. It's not very often that the Parsha mentions so many foods, so it's a great chance to do something with those foods that are mentioned. They say it's a land of wheat, and we have wheat here, which makes bread, and there's barley. How about boiling up some barley and making a barley salad, or even putting the barley in the cholent this week? The most exciting thing is that the fruits mentioned are the primary fruits of Israel. Guess what? Come girls, we're going to make a beautiful fruit salad with all the different fruits. What's your favorite fruit?
Dates.
Dates. And what's your favorite fruit?
Grapes.
And mine is figs. And what's yours?
Olives.
Olives. Say all those words in Hebrew for us.
Eretz Chita.
Shemen. Okay. For the God brings us to a good land, a land of wheat and barley and vines and fig trees and pomegranates, and a land of olive trees and honey. And everybody who lives in the Eretz Israel, we need to really appreciate everything we have is right here. We can discover it in the Torah and in our land. One last thought. What does another word for Eikev mean? What does it mean?
Eikev.
Is a heel. And Rashi says that it's about the heel. You might think that the small things are not important, like the things we stand on with our heel, our Eikev. No, that is not so. The small things and the small mitzvahs are very important. The smaller mitzvahs make it easier to do the bigger mitzvahs. So keep working at it. And one of the things that we did as an activity was to trace our foot and to look at your heel and to appreciate it. It's not about, have you put that there? Very good. It's not about trampling on the small things. It's about doing the small things. A good question for the Shabbos table is, what are the minor and small mitzvahs, and why are they important? Or should we just concentrate on the big mitzvahs? Some people say, don't sweat the small stuff, or should we keep thinking about that? So I'd like to say Shabbat Shalom from Safta Laya,
Zohara. Liat. Leah. Safta, may I have a grape, please?
Yes, you may, as long as you say a bracha.